Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to: what is an equation? Solving simple equations. Forming equations. Solving equations by transposing method. Variables. A quantity which can take various numerical values is known as a variable. Variables can be denoted by using the letters A, B, C, X, Y, Z, etc. Constants. A quantity which has a fixed numerical value is called a constant. Example: 3, 25, 8.9, 13, minus 12 are constants. Equation. A statement whose value of two mathematical expressions are equal. It is indicated by the sign equal to. Example: 2x plus 4 is equal to 8. Check whether the value given in the bracket is a solution to the given equation or not. The given equation is 4p minus 3 is equal to 13. We have to check whether p is equal to 1 is a solution of the equation or not. Let us consider the left-hand side. Substitute p equal to 1 in the LHS. 4p minus 3 is equal to 4 times 1 minus 3 is equal to 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. Now consider the right-hand side. On the right-hand side, the value is 13. Compare both LHS and RHS. They are not equal. Hence, p is equal to 1 is not a solution of the equation. Consider another equation. 7n plus 5, which is equal to 19. We have to check whether n is equal to 2 is a solution of the equation or not. Let us consider the left-hand side. Substitute n is equal to 2 in the LHS. 7n plus 5, which is equal to 7 times 2 plus 5, is equal to 14 plus 5, which is equal to 19. Now consider the right-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have 19. Comparing both LHS and RHS, they are equal. Hence, n is equal to 2 is a solution of the equation. Solve the following equations by trial and error method. The given equation is 5p plus 2 is equal to 17. We have to solve this equation by trial and error method. In this method, we substitute a random number for the variable. If it does not satisfy the equation, then we must substitute another number randomly until we get the solution. Substitute p is equal to 1 in LHS. 5p plus 2 is equal to 5 times 1 plus 2, which is equal to 5 plus 2 is equal to 7, which is not equal to 17. Therefore, LHS is not equal to RHS. Hence, p is equal to 1 is not a solution. Next, substitute p is equal to 2 in the LHS. 5p plus 2 is equal to 5 times 2 plus 2, which is equal to 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. It is not equal to 17. Again, LHS is not equal to RHS, hence p is equal to 2 is not a solution. Now let us write equations for the following statements. 1/4 of a number minus 4 gives 4. We know 1/4 of x is nothing but the product of 1 by 4 into x. Therefore, the statement 1/4 of minus 4 gives 4 can be written as 1 by 4 times minus 4 is equal to 4. The next statement is 7 times m plus 7 gets you 77. 7 times m plus 7 can be written as 7m plus 7. Put is equal to symbol and write 77. This is the required equation for the given statement. Now write the following equations in statement forms. 4p minus 2 is equal to 18. The given equation can be written as 4 times p subtracted by 2 will give 18. Set up an equation in the following cases. Ramu's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Ramu's age. Take Ramu's age to be x years. Let Ramu be x years old. 3 times Ramu's age plus 4 is equal to Ramu's father's age. We can write it as 3 times x plus 4 is equal to 49. Hence, the required equation is 3x plus 4 is equal to 49. Solving an equation. The value of the variable in an equation which satisfies the equation is called a solution of the equation. Example, x plus 3 is equal to 10. Substitute x is equal to 7 in the LHS. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, x is equal to 7 is a solution of the equation. Balancing the equation. In this topic, we are going to learn how to balance the equation. In the image, one tomato weighs 100 grams and bottle gourd weighs 200 grams. In the left-hand side, if we keep 3 tomatoes, then in the right-hand side, we have to keep 1 bottle gourd and a tomato to balance the weights. In both sides, the total weight is 300 grams. Only if the values in the left side and right side are the same, we can say an equation is balanced. Therefore, 3 times 100 grams is equal to 200 plus 100 grams is a balanced numerical equation. Rules for balancing the equation. If we add or subtract the same number to both sides of a balanced equation, the balance is undisturbed. Example, 2 plus 3x is equal to 11. If you want to add 6, then add 6 on both sides. Hence, 2 plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 11 plus 6. If we multiply or divide both sides of the equation by the same number, the balance is undisturbed. Example, 6z minus 2 is equal to 28. If you want to multiply minus 2, then multiply minus 2 on both sides. Hence, minus 2 of 6z minus 2 is equal to minus 2 into 28. Thus, if we fail to do the same mathematical operation on both sides of a balanced equation, the balance is disturbed. These conclusions are also valid for equations with variables, as in each equation, variable represents a number only. Rules for solving the equation. Variables separated by simple arithmetic operations and transposing method. Give the steps you will use to separate the variable and then solve the equation. The given equation is m minus 5 is equal to 8. We have to separate the variable m. Therefore, add plus 5 on both sides. We will get m minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 8 plus 5. Now cancel plus 5 and minus 5. The left-hand side will be m plus 0 is equal to 13. Hence, m is equal to 13 is the solution. Next, consider the equation is 2 into q plus 6 is equal to 12. For separating the variable q, we must subtract 6 on both sides. Now, 2q plus 6 minus 6 is equal to 12 minus 6, which implies 2q plus 0 is equal to 6. That is, 2q is equal to 6. Again, for separating the variable q, we must divide both sides by 2. Now, dividing by 2 on both sides, we get q is equal to 3. Hence, q is equal to 3 is the solution. The third equation is 10p minus 10 is equal to 90. For separating the variable p, we must add 10 on both sides. We get 10p minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 90 plus 10, which implies 10p plus 0 is equal to 100. This can be written as 10p is equal to 100. Again, for separating the variable p, we have to divide by 10 on both sides. Therefore, p is equal to 10 is a solution. Solve the following equations. 20p divided by 3 is equal to 40. First, we have to separate the variable p. For this, we should multiply by 3 on both sides. Therefore, 20p times 3 divided by 3 is equal to 40 times 3. On simplifying, we get 20p is equal to 120. Here we have to divide 20 on both sides. We get p is equal to 6. Therefore, p equal to 6 is a solution. Next, we solve the equation 3z minus 12 is equal to 3. For separating the variable z, add 12 on both sides. On simplifying, we get 3z is equal to 15. Now dividing by 3 on both sides, we get z is equal to 15 divided by 3, which is equal to 5, is a solution. Transposing method. In this method, we move the constants from left side to right side, or right side to left side for finding the solution of the given equation. We have certain rules to move the constants from LHS to RHS and vice versa. Addition will change as subtraction. Subtraction will change as addition. Multiplication will change as division. Division will change as multiplication. Solving the equations using transposing method. Using this method, let us solve a few problems here. Step 1. Taking the number 2 to the right side, it will go to the denominator. That is, x plus 4 is equal to 12 divided by 2. Therefore, x plus 4 is equal to 6. Step 2. Taking plus 4 to the right side, it will change as minus 4. Hence, x is equal to 2 is the required solution. The next equation is 3l divided by 2 is equal to 2 divided by 3. Step 1. Taking the number 2 from the left-hand side to the right side, it will go to the numerator. That is, 3l is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 3. Therefore, 3l is equal to 4 divided by 3. Step 2. Taking 3 to the right side, it goes to the numerator. This gives 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Hence, L is equal to 4 is the required solution. The third equation is 7m plus 19 divided by 2 is equal to 13. Step 1. Move 19 divided by 2 to the right side. On moving 19 divided by 2 to the right side, the value of the sign will change as minus. Step 2. Take 2 as LCM and simplify. We get 7m is equal to 7 divided by 2. Step 3. Move 7 to the right-hand side, so it will go to the denominator. On simplifying this, m is equal to 1 divided by 2. Applications of simple equations to practical situations. The situation is, Munna subtracts thrice the number of notebooks he has from 50. He finds the result to be 8. We have to form this statement as a simple equation and solve it. Let x be the number of books that Munna had. The equation for the given situation is 50 minus 3x is equal to 8. Step 1. Move plus 50 to the right side, it will change to minus 50. This implies minus 3x is equal to 8 minus 50. Subtract 8 from 50, we get minus 42. Both sides we have the minus sign, and hence it will get cancelled. So the equation becomes 3x is equal to 42. Step 2. Taking 3 to the right side of the equation, it goes to the denominator. Therefore, x is equal to 42 divided by 3, which is nothing but x is equal to 14. Hence, the number of books is equal to 14. Now consider another statement. In an isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. The vertex angle is 40 degrees. What are the base angles of the triangle? Remember, the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Let x be the base angle of an isosceles triangle. We have the vertex angle equal to 40 degrees. Sum of three angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Step 1. The equation for the given situation is x plus 40 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. This implies 2x plus 40 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Move 40 degrees to the right-hand side. We get 2x is equal to 180 degrees minus 40 degrees. Step 2. 2x is equal to 140 degrees. Taking the number 2 to the right-hand side, it goes to the denominator. Hence, x is equal to 140 degrees divided by 2. On dividing this, we get x is equal to 70 degrees. Therefore, the base angles are 70 degrees and 70 degrees. Summary. Let's summarize the topic. An equation is a condition on a variable such that two expressions in the variable should have equal value. The value of the variable for which the equation is satisfied is called the solution of the equation. An equation remains the same if the LHS and the RHS are interchanged. In case of the balanced equation, if we add the same number to both sides, or subtract the same number from both sides, or multiply both sides by the same number, or divide both sides by the same number, the balance remains undisturbed. That is, the value of LHS remains equal to the value of RHS. The above property gives a systematic method of solving an equation. We carry out a series of identical mathematical operations on the two sides of the equation in such a way that on one of the sides we get just the variable. The last step is the solution of the equation. Transposing means moving to the other side. Transposition of a number has the same effect as adding the same number to or subtracting the same number from both sides of the equation. When you transpose a number from one side of the equation to the other, you change its sign. For example, transposing plus 3 from LHS to the RHS in equation x plus 3 is equal to 8 gives x is equal to 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. We can carry out the transposition of an expression in the same way as the transposition of a number. We have learned how to construct simple algebraic expressions corresponding to practical situations.